Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo. I'm just waiting for memory usage to go down. Oh, get down in the green. Disk space and memory usage. Get down to a manageable level. Oh, yeah. What's up? I think we're good. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. It's almost in the green. Almost in the green. Average time to render the frame is 20. Ooh. Man, we lagging a little bit tonight. We lagging. Welcome to the All About Aviation Sunday Night Simulator Sunday Night stream. I am your nightly host. My name is Greg. Hit subscribe and hit that like button. You be so kind. Tonight we're taking a break from Flying Simulator. We're playing a little bit of Construction Simulator, a little Train Sim World 4, and maybe a little Car Mechanic Simulator for the next, couple hours. We'll give it a try. And then, I will be back within the next night or two. I might do it tomorrow night. But I bought a new airplane. And I want to try it out tomorrow night. Maybe. If not, I'll try it out on Tuesday. But it just released on the marketplace. And it's a really cool older style military plane, and I am looking forward to flying it. Yes, sir. Anyways, let's so right now I was playing this. We just finished dinner, and I put this on, this Construction Simulator. So I'm in Europe right now. I have the DLCs, but this is currently in Europe, and we are currently just doing a little side mission. We're building this silo here. So right now we got to finish getting the topsoil off, which is what we're working on right now. So there's 4 little areas I need to remove the topsoil from. This is one of them. We got to get this little bit right here. Oh, got a trophy. All in view. 5 hours. Ego. That's funny. Ego is a bad man in that second movie, Guardians of the Galaxy movie. He was a bad dude, Ego. Cool character, but bad dude. He out there spreading his seed all around the universe, trying to get little egos going around. Oh man, we gotta be finished this thing soon, man. Come on, come on. Pull on my gotcha, pull on my gotcha. Come on. All right, let's see. Where else is it red? Over yonder is red. Yep, you might fall asleep from this episode tonight. I might fall asleep during this episode. No, I'm just kidding. I like these simulators. All right, let's get out of construction view. Let's put the blade down. A couple more passes will be okay. See, I'm trying to keep everything against that fence there. I don't really want to put it like out towards the street or out in the middle here, so I'm trying to put it all right here. All right, let's come in at a little bit of an angle. The other one should be a bit easier. The other circles we got to do. Well, this is a square. The other ones are circles that we got to do. All right, let's put our blade down. Oh, I'm still in the yellow for memory usage. That's pretty wild. I might have to put it out towards the street if it's not going to allow me to finish this up here. Let's get this little bit right here and see what happens. All right, that's 96. Let's just make another pass. A lot of times with this removing the topsoil, you just have to drive. You just gotta just continue to drive, like, everywhere. And eventually, especially when it's like a big field, when it's a big field, you just drive around in a circle. Usually you drive around in a circle with the blade down and you'll finish it, no problem. Alright, so that's 100. Let's clear this area here. So that one's done. Now I do have this on, the job scope is high, so when you first do the job, you see over there on the left, you know, the left says job scope high. When it's on high, you make the most money for the job, but you also have like the most tasks to do. So I usually do high just because it gives you more stuff to do, and you have to clear quite a bit more of the soil, and you have to do more crane work and more, like, it gives you more, it gives you a lot more to do. Overall, it's the same tasks. It's just you have to complete the task more efficient. You have to complete the task more completely. Like as far as like excavating, like that's coming up. Like when it's on low or the middle setting, you don't have to clear as much of the dirt out. But when it's on high, you have to clean it so it's almost like you have to get almost every piece of dirt out of that out of the trench. Same thing with cementing or you know, paving stuff or using cranes. Like, yeah, it's just you gotta do it more completely. All right, so we have these 3 circles here, so let's knock them out. They shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. I've never done this job before. I've put a lot of hours in this simulator on the PlayStation, but I've never actually done, like, I never did a lot of the side jobs. I mainly just stuck to the mission campaigns, but I saw this one pop up. It was only like 6 things to do, and I like using these big machines. Well, there's bigger ones for these bulldozers. Like Caterpillar has a huge one, and another company starts with an L. I forget their actual name, but I saw that this area wasn't too big, so I decided to use the little case one, which actually works pretty well. I like this one because you can, you know, you can move the blade real easily while you're working in here. Oh, interest payment. Oh, I have a loan? Oh, I forgot I had a loan with this company. Damn. Taking loans and shit out. I forgot I had a loan. That's right, I had to take a loan out so I could finish the job. I didn't have enough money to get all the concrete I needed. Alright, let's, we gotta clear out this side over here. I don't even have to pull up construction view, I can just tell. Look at this. Hopefully this machine will get the job done. The other machines, the other bulldozers, the blade seems to go down a bit deeper. But I think this one will be okay. Oh yeah. Let's push that as far back as we can. Get it past those stakes. This game's a lot of fun. I love playing this game. But yeah, we'll finish this job up, or, you know, a fair amount of it, then we'll jump into the train simulator probably. And then finish it off maybe with the car mechanic simulator. Last night we flew the Avro Vulcan. That was a lot of fun until we decided to do some tricks with it, and we overstressed the aircraft, so we wound up you know, getting that black screen showing us that that we failed. So from there we did a little mini drug run in Colombia with a Beechcraft King Air, and then we flew from JFK to Baltimore in a DC-6. So it was overall it was a good night. My phone just beep beep beep. Let me see what's going on over here. Oh, it's just a notification. Trying to notify me. Alright, let's do that. I wonder how big the trenches we gotta dig. You can make good money in this simulator. You can make good money for your company by excavating. Get the excavator, and then get a good dump truck, and just fill up that thing with as much soil as you can, and then just sell the soil, and you can get like a good like $7,000 per load, which is awesome. All right, let's push the dirt this way. Maybe we can knock out both at the same time. That little spot right there is for all our construction, you know, all our materials that we're gonna need for the job tonight. Put the blade up when we back up. Yeah, the foreman didn't really care how we got the job done. He said, I don't care. Just get this done. We need them silos. I said, all right, no problem, boss. I got you. I got you, boss. Now, usually I have a truck with me that is a repair truck and a refuel truck, but I don't really want to rent it. That kind of defeats the purpose, so once I get enough money to buy one, I'll buy one and then keep it here with me at each one of the job sites, because these vehicles do wear down pretty quickly and they go through gas, and instead of fast traveling to a gas station to do it, I can just fix it right on site. And there's also a perk that goes with it where you have to fill up off-site and fix your vehicle off-site so many times, and then once you get that perk unlocked, then your mechanic works more quickly at your home base. Fuel is less expensive, repairs are less expensive. All right, let me see what's going on here. Yeah, it's right in that beginning section there. It's always the issue. All right, well, maybe I don't have a choice. Maybe I just need to push it out. Problem is, like, when I start from the top there, it like doesn't catch this front part initially. So maybe I just need to push it out to. I really didn't want to push it out towards the center, but it doesn't look like I have a choice. See? It's going to be the same thing with this one, I bet you. It slopes down. Oh yeah, we getting it now. Almost done with this part of the job. The stupid part is we can just shovel it right into the other one. Like, they shouldn't let you do that, but I'm gonna take advantage of it because they allow it. Like, that's stupid. Someone saved my life tonight. Sugar Bear, Sugar Bear. Elton John did a really good concert recently. I like Elton John. It's amazing how long he's been, like, doing music for, man. He's been, like, big since the 70s, man. Imagine being, like famous for that long. Like, man, that's going on, like, 60 years now, right? $60 years having your ass kissed everywhere you go. Alright, where's the red at here? Let's see here. Oh, at the very end and the very top. Well, that makes sense. Alright, let's clear that out. Just gotta get it past the stakes. There we go. Now, normally I would just return the machine, but I don't have any other machines out right now, so we're going to leave this one sitting out for now until we get another machine. All right, where do we need to excavate? Oh, that's not too bad. Let me see what kind of machine we're going to use on that one. Let's get out. Here's my dude. There's Rex. Little Rex and effects. Oh, the back scratcher. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is great. I love that back scratcher. You've never seen my back scratcher before. It's like a skeleton hand. I got it from like a Halloween store maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. It's the best back scratcher ever. All right, let's look at what we got here. So, wonder how deep it goes. All right, so let's just get a big machine. Let's see what kind of machine we... I don't think I have one right now. Let's go to the company. So here's the upgrade levels I was telling you about. So you start off in this S mode. You can unlock all these. And then you go to medium, which is what we're doing now. Own a certain amount of machines, you know, have $1 million. This one here, refuel and repair 25 times. And then when you get that, you get repairs are 20% cheaper. You know, and refueling's also, you know, 10% cheaper. So, all right, let's go. And then you also have your character here. You also have skills you can upgrade. So, like, you know, crane speed 60% better. You can carry 45% more in your bucket. You know, like all that. And then you also have progress here, where you get certain rewards for, you know, owning certain machines, collectibles, completing certain contracts. So, all right, let's go to the vehicle dealer. Let's enter that pig. And let's find a suitable excavator. I don't really like the ones that have the thing you got to put down in the back. You know, like this one. This one has that blade in the front. You got to put that down before you can use it. I don't really like those. Now this Sany one might be good. It's not too expensive to rent. Let's see what this I think it's Liebauer. I think that's how you pronounce the name. This Caterpillar one's like the best one in the game. That one's a beast. This JCB one is pretty good. But let's do this Atlas. Well, Atlas is 3,900. That's 5,000. That's 2,500. That's 5,000. Where was the $3,500 one? Yeah, let's do this one for 3,500. There's no blade in the back of that one, so let's rent this one. And I do have a vehicle already that I can use for as a dump truck. It's already in my in my base. So let me get that out. That'll save some money. Let's return this one. Let's enter this one. I'm just going to fast travel. You know, if you really want to immerse yourself with this, you know, you could certainly like get a flatbed and put this on there and load it up, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to fast travel. It's cheaper to fast travel than to rent the equipment. I don't own the machines yet. I only own 3 machines. This is like the second mission I've done. I did the first one that you need to do. All right, let's put on our rotating lights and our work lights. Put this up so we can see, and let's go to one end, and then we'll bring our dump truck over here. But yeah, this one you don't need to put a stabilizer down in the front or back. The other ones, it's a pain to always like put it up and put it down, put it up, put it down. At least with this one, it's got a good reach. We'll be able to clear out a decent amount at one time. Let's line up with this. And what I like to do is, you know, I usually will grab a bucket full. Like this. And then I'll spin around and find a good spot for the dump truck to go. So let's just put the dump truck like right over here. All right, so let's go to our base. Let's enter that bitch. Let's go to vehicles. So here's we own this. This comes with the game. It's a front loader and a backhoe. This is actually a cool little machine. Here, I'll show you in the vehicle hall. It's actually a fun little machine. Like, you know, it's got the front loader and it's got the excavator in the back. Hey, what's up, dude? Why can't I? Oh, here we can spin around now. Yeah, this is a cool little machine, but it just doesn't scoop up a lot. And we're doing this job on high, so we need something. Plus, it's got those stabilizers that go down all the time, so. All right, let's get our utility vehicle here. This vehicle we get for free when we start the game. So let's take this out. So you can use this vehicle as a pretty basic crane. You can use it to transport building materials, and you can also use it to put like soil and gravel and all that shit in. Oh man, it's all good. You don't have to apologize. All right, let's maybe we'll drive this one over. Let's plot our course. We got to go over here. So yeah, I guess we'll drive this one over. But yeah, usually I rent a dump truck, but I already took a loan out. I took a loan out to buy a tractor trailer, you know, an 18-wheeler. I don't have a flatbed to go with it, but I wanted the truck. I have all kinds of, I have the traffic violations turned off, so we can just drive however we want. We can crash into vehicles. It's really cool how the vehicles disintegrate after you hit one of them. Like, we'll crash into one here pretty soon so you can see it. It reminds me of the movie Tron. Like, how it just kind of, like, disapparates. Like, it just kind of just goes away. Here, let's crash into this one. Watch this. It's so cool. Goodbye. That's an improvement from the last Construction Simulator, the one that came out a few years ago. Construction Sim 3, I think it is. Yeah, the vehicles didn't disapparate like that. It wasn't as cool of an effect. This one's got a pretty cool effect to it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Construction Sim San Andreas. What's up, Magnum? Yeah, we're playing, we're going to try to finish this job pretty quick, and then we'll, I might jump into a train on Train Sim, but yeah, Sundays I like to take a break from flying and just kind of chill out for a couple hours. Watch out, sign. I like playing this game much more. I like it better with the traffic violations turned off. It's more fun. Ugh! Disapparate. Yes. Awesome. What's up, Keith? What's crackalating? I bought a new plane today. We're gonna try it out on Tuesday. A new military plane that just came out. I forget the name of it. It's the OV something. I got the owner's manual. Hang on, let me pull the owner's manual out. Give me a second. Let me just get this truck lined up. Now let's go over a little bit more. It's called... Hang on, let me see what it's called. That's great, man. Congratulations. That's cool. That's like super cool. Awesome. If I could sub again, I would. Oh yeah, the OV-10 Bronco. I can't wait to fly this plane. This plane looks super dope. It's got a pilot, then a navigator behind it, and it's got like the coolest like wing in the back, man. Yeah, man, listen to Keith, man. For fuck's sake, just hit it already. Hit it, but don't quit it. Oh, we cleaned out a fair amount already. All right, that works. Let's get that little bit in the back there. Since we're doing this job on the highest difficulty, that might come back and bite us in the ass. Not getting this little bit, if we can get it. We might not be able to get it. All right, that's close enough. All right, let's back up a bit. Actually, let's get that little bit over here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, I've been talking for a living for many years, so it just kind of... It kind of comes natural, I guess, but sometimes I'm not really in the mood to talk. Sometimes I have to fake it on when I'm doing this, to be honest. Sometimes like I'm just really not in the mood, but usually those nights when I'm not in the mood and then I just start talking, usually I kind of get fired up pretty quickly. And what's up, Ghost Rider? We're flying an excavator tonight. We're over here in Europe. All right, that's done. Let's back up a little bit. I'm usually on the fence about like what view with these things. Like I think first person's pretty cool, but I really like the third person view. Like on a lot of these machines, I really like third person the best. Like how it is right now. Might have to empty that out here in a minute, but that filling that thing up's a really quick way of making some money in this game. I wonder what we're putting down there. I guess we're going to be putting some sort of either cables, because we're building a silo, so I wonder if we're going to be putting drainage down there, or I don't know. It could be a few different things. I mean, obviously the circles are the silos. Maybe we're running electric lines where we're excavating right now. I could look, I just don't want to look. Like, I could look at the tasks, but that kind of takes the fun out of the guessing. For me, at least. Yeah, that would be great if they had bodies in this game where you could dig up. Like, man, you know, talking about digging up bodies, that ending scene in Casino, where they bury Nicky and his brother, man. Oh my god, that's like one of the like the sickest scenes I've ever seen in a movie, man. When they just beat the shit out of both of them with baseball bats and then bury them both alive, just their underwear on, like on top of each other, man. That movie Casino is pretty awesome, man. If you haven't seen Casino, you need to check that movie out. But Nicky messed up though. He was sleeping with the boss's wife. Why are you so upset, man? Alright. I'm wasting my time on that spot right there. Let me continue to go backwards. I try to clean everything out as best I can because I'm on like a higher difficulty and you really need to clean everything out, but I think we're doing pretty good. We got about a quarter done already. Alright, let's empty out this truck here. Yeah, see, that's an extra 3,000 right there. That already pays for the excavator. Not yet. That's not something they have in this game. That would be cool if they came out with that. Like, where if you had to, like, use sonar equipment on the ground to kind of figure out what's going on. Yeah, they don't have that in this game. That would be cool, though. But just for role-playing purposes and pretending, yeah, we already located all the utilities and stuff. I'm still waiting for the permits to get finished up, but as soon as I get the permits, I will send them over to you right away. Yes, sir. No problem. Anything you say, boss. Yeah, we're still waiting for the city council to finish approving everything. Well, didn't I just get an invite from you today for air shows for, like, Tuesday? I thought you had air shows going, like, until Tuesday. At least I thought I got an invite from you. I thought I responded to it. Everything in due time. I gotta get that first. Once I get that plan together, I will send it your way. I'm just following what the boss said. The boss said dig a hole, so I'm digging a hole. I didn't ask any questions. I just said yes, sir, and just moved on with it. Alright, let's go up here. He said dig a hole. I said where? And he said right there. And I was like, no problem. I got you, boss. Dun-dun. All right, almost halfway done. I would usually fast forward these parts with the excavator, but it's such an easy way to pick up extra money, though. And I need as much cash as I can get right now because I want to buy some equipment and I can't afford it. And I still got to pay my loan back. Alright, almost 50% there. Sometimes when I have to excavate pits, I actually use a front loader and like use a bulldozer to build a ramp, and then I just have the front loader go down and just scoop up, because there's some really big front loaders in this game that can pull out massive amounts of dirt. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I thought you had something going on Tuesday. I was like, I know I just responded to something. Yeah, well, I've known some construction workers over the years. We talk. Or like, I don't really ask too many questions. They just tell me where to go. I do it, and I get a paycheck, and I'm like, all right, no problem. All right, let me empty this bucket out here. I'm starting to get a little bored with the excavating, but we're just about done. Let me go back into third person. That's easier to control what I see and what I pick up. Oh yeah, we should be okay. And then I have a cousin. I don't really talk to him anymore. He's like on my ex's side, but he owns a company that detects utilities. So you know, he would always tell me like about all the different permits he had to get. You know, like permits, and it's crazy some of the stuff they got to do. All right, that didn't really do anything. Let's go backwards here. Come on, fill my bucket up. Damn. Come on. Go ahead, go sub away. Go get yourself a sub. I was hoping with a big excavator I'd be able to finish this job pretty quickly, but... Alright, let's get this part here. Like I was hoping like with each bucket full it'd be like 5%. But that's not the case. Sometimes when you have a big excavator like that, each bucket load you get, you know, 5-10%, but it's not the case tonight. And I really don't want to repair this vehicle. Like I don't want to have it too long to where I need to repair it, because that's gonna. This is expensive to repair this thing. That's an easy $5,000 to repair it. Oh yeah, look at them numbers jumping, boy. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 67. We're getting there. A few more bucketfuls, I think we'll be good. No, bitch, get back in. All right, let's get this bit right here. That's 70. Oh yeah, fill me up. Dump your huge load in me. There we go. Oh, look at that load. It's so big. All right, just about done. We're probably going to get to the very end here and have like 5% left or something like that. Because there's so much red sitting around. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe not. Oh man, we're getting there. Let me empty this truck out. Oh yeah. Let me empty your load. There you go. Oh, look at that. Cha-ching. Who knew dropping a load would make you so much money? Never knew it. All right, let me get this truck out here. Let's get him over here a little bit so we can drop the dirt in. Yeah, Keith, you tell him. I think if I remember correct, every once in a while, I think Aviation, I think you asked for me to put your actual like what you stream on my channel too while I'm streaming. I think you've asked me that a few times in the past. I would do it possibly if I could, but I really, with this laptop I have, anytime I do something other than like just leaving OBS on, it like cuts the frame, it cuts everything down. Like everything gets super choppy, like it's just, I really have to stop like streaming. If I was to go to Google Chrome right now or Microsoft Edge or open up a PDF, I'd be fucked. Like I'd be completely screwed. All right, so let's jump in our truck. Let's empty this out. And so I can do this a couple of ways. Let me look at the building list that we have, because I like using a telehandler, but I might just have to stick with the crane because, all right, well, let's return this. Let's go to the building store. Building materials. Let's fast travel there. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, those loads are super fertile, man. Like, you can't fuck around with those loads. Oh, look. We got a golden hammer. Golden hammer. Let's add it to the collection. What's up, Rex? Enter my building, bitch. Alright, so this is everything we need. I should just rent a trailer. You know what? I can actually buy a trailer. Let me buy a trailer and then I can just load everything at one time. Let me, wood and PVC pipes. So I can deliver it to our warehouse for $13.60. I'll leave it for now. Let me leave it like that for now, because I don't know if I want to auto load it or if I want to use a forklift. The forklift is okay. It just takes time to like load everything up. All right, vehicle dealer. Let's buy a oh, that's cool. IR head tracking. That's cool, man. Pizza party. Oh man, I love pizza. God, I could go for some pizza right now. I love me some pizza. Mm. All right, let's get this trailer here. I might as well just buy the biggest one because I'm gonna need this for other jobs in the future. So let's buy that, and then let's store that in our home base. And now let's go to our company and pull out our Kenworth. And let's pull out our multi-trailer. And let's enter. And then we'll connect it. That's cool. What did you use it for? Like, was it something that you use for work, or is it like something that like you're using for a game or something? Let's just fast travel. It's easier. I've tried VR a couple of times at like little kids' birthday parties, but never like in a home situation. It's only been like at a, like when my kids were in middle school, they had some friends that had like VR birthday parties, and I would try it for a couple minutes there, but nothing more than that. Alright, we're just gonna auto-load everything. We can use a forklift, but it takes too long. I don't want to be doing this all night. Like this game. I'd rather get into a couple other things. So, alright, let's enter. And there's no charge for auto-loading anyway, so let's just do that. Now we got everything loaded up. And let's get to the silo. Oh, that's cool. I've never tried the I know for Flight Simulator, it's cool. I had no idea that Farming Simulator had virtual reality. That was pretty cool. That must be pretty cool, because I love that Farming Simulator. Man, I have so many hours in that game, it's crazy. Actually, you know what? I should probably back in here. Let me back into this place. Usually with these jobs there's a spot for like a big crane, like one of those tower cranes, but they don't have anything like that here. All right, here we go. One more time around for the good guys. We are going to need a cement truck here coming up. All right, let's do that. Let's put our warning lights on. And let's get back in this vehicle here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never bought like police cars and shit like that, but I've had like Ford-looking trucks and other-looking trucks, yeah. Never knew they had virtual reality for that game. That's pretty cool. Oh, look, we got a load also. How did that happen? That's weird. Alright, well, whatever. That is weird. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's get this situated so we can put our stabilizers down. Hopefully. Very good. All right, let's get our crane working here. What are we doing? Oh, PVC pipes right now. All right, so let's put our PVC pipes in here. Don't worry, guys. The PVC pipes, the wood, the concrete, the everything. It's all going to be on the documentation that I send to you to prove that you know, we had the right permits for this job. So, all right, let's get out of the way. No shit, something's in the way. And let's jump in our Kenworth. Let's get out of the way. Ugh. I should rent a crane, but cranes are so expensive, but for the sake of the stream, I'm gonna do it because it's cooler. It's a cooler vehicle than using this thing, so let's get this bitch out of the way and let's go rent an actual crane. It's a cooler vehicle than using that thing. Those I had in my old house, I never knew that there was a recall on the PVC pipes that they had under the front yard. So I lived in a townhouse, so the street where we parked, the street, you know, like the street we lived on, had city water. The city water would go through the PVC pipes in the front yard into the house. Well, there was a defect with those pipes that they were supposedly were outside in the sun for too long before they were used, and they disintegrated. And there was a class action lawsuit against the company for those PVC pipes, but that it was before my time. I had no idea about it, and the realtor didn't tell me about it. So sure enough, I get home from work one night, and there's 2 feet of water in my basement. My sub pump is just running as hard as it can, man. Like, it could not catch up. All right, let's get this Sany crane here. We don't need the big baby for $11,000. Let's get baby daddy here. Let's get baby daddy. We'll use baby daddy. Yeah, it should be copper, you would think, but now these were a certain type of PVC that they had, and they sat in the sun so long before they were used that something happened to them, and they just started disintegrating. And yeah, man, I had 2 feet of water in my basement. Thankfully, insurance covered it all. Everything except for the pipes outside. That cost me like $8,000. All right, I'm going to place these pipes, and then I'm going to probably turn this game off. So let's place these pipes. Maybe we'll jump into the train for a while. All right, let's put those on. Let's put those on. Yeah, I'm really surprised there's no spot for a tower crane anywhere. Usually there's a spot for a tower crane that we can use, and there's no like wear and tear with that thing. That thing, you can just run it forever. Oh, that would be cool, man. Or make a short or something. That would be cool. You should, man. That would be cool. You could even, like, download some software and, like, edit it. And, like, add your voice over it if you wanted to. Or you could certainly, I mean, you can do a lot with YouTube editing, but they have free apps you can use. CapCut's a really good one. Trying to think of the other one that I use. But CapCut's a really good one. It's a free one that you can use. See if what it looks like in first person view. Yeah, I can't really see where you're supposed to drop it. That sucks. Yeah, add a little music to it. Edit it up a little bit. Put it out there for people to see. That'd be good. Absolutely. That's a good idea. Good idea, sir. So the DLCs that I have with this... So I have this on PlayStation 4. It ran pretty good, but I was waiting for... So they have a gold edition that just came out in this thing I bought. And the gold edition came with, like, all the extra vehicles, all the DLCs, like... So there's one DLC where you're building an airport, and there's another one where you're building, like, a whole spaceship complex. All the buildings, and... So I've done a couple jobs in that one. I've done one job with the airport, so it's... The airport one, you need to have a certain amount of money in this part of the game in order to do. But the spaceship one, you can just do anytime. It's a cool DLC. Alright, let's put this last pipe in and then we'll call it quits. We'll let Rex take a break for a while. That way he can build up his loads again, so he can drop more big loads. Deliver and spread gravel. Yeah, we'll hold that for next time. All right, let's do this. Saves automatically. See you, ghost. Deuces. Deuces, ghost. All right, let's get out of this thing. Let's go here. Surprisingly enough, this house flipper game is kind of fun. I played the first one for, God, I forget how many hours, but the first one was pretty fun. Well, hopefully the revised plan will be in by the next time we get to the construction site, because I'd hate for somebody from the city to come down and shut down everything. Hopefully everything will be fixed by the next time. I'll be really upset if that's not the case. Goddamn engineer, man. Dovetail used to be in charge of Microsoft Simulator until they weren't anymore. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh god, I'm running so low on my medicine. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, let's pick out a train. Can't wait. Sometime in the next few months with this simulator here, they're coming out with an expert version for one of the trains, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be where like you have to do everything, like starting up and like from a cold and dark start. Some of these trains you can do a cold and dark start with, but for the most part, you jump in and the train's already on, and yeah, well, I guess I'll file for unemployment in the morning. First, I'm gonna go to the bar and get a drink. Cry into my Sam Adams. All right, rail journeys. Yeah, we've been shut down. So we got an old train that's in like the Austrian Germany area. We got a Harlem. Goes through New York and Harlem. London commuter subway, which goes from like Gatwick Airport into London. Sandpatch Grade is an old, huge CSX train that goes through to Cumberland, Maryland towards Pittsburgh. This train is super slow. You know, we don't need to worry about that one. That one only goes like 10 miles an hour. But it's a very scenic route in like England. This one's out in California towards LA. It's a commuter train. We got Boston commuting. We got British intercity travel with this fast ass train. We got through Austria, England again. I'm not really sure which one to do. Should we do an old train or a new train? I kind of have my choice. Like, I really like this train. This is a really cool train. This train is pretty cool too. This one I just picked up, this London commuter one. Maybe we'll do this one here. Let's do this one. All right, climb every mountain. Where is Feldkirch at? Is that Lustenau? This is somewhere in Germany, I think. Let's look at the other trains. All right, we got the Vectron and then Saxony. Oh yeah, this is a cool train too, actually. All right, settling in. Operate the RU50 from Riesa to Dresden. Yeah, let's do this one, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to do one that's like super long. Like this is an hour long. Let's try to find one that's not like an hour long. Alright, this one's 37 minutes. That's not bad. Hey, let's do, it's a little wet. It's cloudy. Driving from Rochester to Faversham. Yeah, let's try this one. I haven't done this, this route in a while. I don't know what kind of train this is, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, I like this train. This little, commuter train. It's not the one that has automatic. There's no autopilot with this one. Shit. Alright, let's unlock the doors. We gotta put our key in. We gotta put our reverser in. We can open the doors now. Let's disengage that now. One of these trains over here in England, one of these, like, subway-style trains, has, cruise control. This one doesn't have it. Alright, wipers. Lights are up here, I think. Day running. Tail lights are in auto. Let's see if there's any other buttons we need to push. Nope, that's it. Some of these trains you got to turn on safety systems. But this one doesn't have any of that. There I am. Oh, another day on the rails. Alright, let's lock the doors. Actually, I didn't think I need to do anything for the brakes, I don't think. Is there a brake in or out? No. Alright. Sometimes you gotta do, like, brake, like, cut in the brakes, but this one you just jump in and go. This is probably the easiest train to use in the whole simulator is this train. You just turn the key, put the reverser in forward, or reverse, depending on how you have to go, and then just pull the lever back. And then push it forward if you need to slow down. The graphics on the Series X compared to like the PlayStation 4, it's crazy. Like, how much better this game looks in the Series X. Not just the train, but like all like the background and all that, like the buildings all the way out in the back. But yeah, there's some trains where you're doing like old style. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we got here in Baltimore. We have a lot of we got quite a few trains here in Baltimore that people use to. I tried using a like a subway style train to go to work. Oh shit, oh fuck. We missed our stop, I think. Oh, no, we're okay. Hang on, we gotta come to a. I hit the emergency brakes. Shit. We might lose a few points if we're too late. But we have something called the light rail here, which it's like one of those above ground trains that uses like the electric lines for power and stuff. And I took that a few times to try to get to the dealership I was working at, but on paper it looked like a really good idea, but it took like it was supposed to take 45 minutes on the train to get to the stop that I needed. It took like an hour and a half the few times I took it, and then I had a long walk. Like, I tried to talk people into picking me up, but it was tough to get people to pick me up from there, and so, yeah, I did it like 2 or 3 times, and that was it. Never again. I just decided to drive in traffic from there on out. Boy, that sucked. How many points did I lose there? 7th? Oh, that's not terrible. Well, we'll see what I get for loading the passengers. Usually I stop right on the money. That was terrible. Barstow Weather Station. All right. All right, let's go, bitch. We got more stops to get to. No, I haven't looked at any VFR charts today. Usually I look at them every day because I'm planning a flight, but no, I didn't look at them today. I wonder why they had all those no-fly zones. I wonder if, like, quote-unquote important people were flying around the country today that they were blocking out airspace for. No, I didn't notice that. I like these kind of little subway trains. There's a pretty good mix of trains with this game. You have to buy like the right edition to have all the different versions though. Like I think the regular game just comes with like just a few trains, but I've been playing this game for a few years now, so over the years I've bought a fair amount of DLCs that have gone with it. And it doesn't matter if it's from Train Sim 2 or 3 or 4, it's all, you can use any of them with it. But yeah, sometimes those big freight trains are really fun, sometimes these trains, sometimes the bullet trains are really fun. But usually the trains in Germany and Austria and France have a whole bunch of safety systems that you have to activate, and you get a lot more points if you use them. You know, like every 30 seconds or a minute, you have to hit a button on your controller to let the engine know that you're still awake. And there's different systems that, will it's pretty much like autopilot for the train. It'll come to a stop on its own. It'll take back off on its own again. All you got to do is just monitor everything like autopilot and open the doors when you need to. Oh shit, we got to stop. I'm sitting here talking and not even paying attention. Come on, brakes. Yeah, brakes. Another fun game I like, I don't play it as much as I used to, is Planet Coaster on the console here. And Planet Coaster is a lot of fun. I came close to buying Planet Zoo, the new zoo game that came out, but I mean, as cool as I think that game looks, I got really bored with Planet Coaster quickly, and I have a feeling that I would get really bored with Planet Zoo quickly as well. So I didn't buy it yet. If it ever goes on sale, maybe I'll buy it, but oh, the ice train. They have that in TSW 3. That train is super fun, man. That train goes fast, man. Oh, we gotta wait until 6:50. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know why that train's not available in TSW 4, but that was one of the... Well, I think I can get it as a DLC, but they had 2 different ice trains in TSW 3, and both of those trains had that system I was just talking about where like it's like an autopilot system. Yeah, Munich's a cool city. I've been to Munich a couple of times. Yeah, I went to the Audi factory when I worked for Audi. I went to Germany twice for Audi, and both times, I flew into Munich. We stayed in Munich, And then we, you know, went to the factory for next. The factory is only like 20 minutes or a half an hour north of Munich in Ingolstadt. One of the times I went over there, it was for an ice train. Wow, this is a long ass train. Good lord, how many cars we got? 8 cars. One of the times I went over there was for an Audi event. Oh, this is the one I wanted to do. The Javelin. This thing goes like 300 kilometers an hour. This thing is fast. But no, I did an ice driving event with Audi in the Bavarian Alps near, actually right near the Innsbruck airport. It was actually like 10 minutes away from the airport. Yeah, we got the French TGV in this game. Maybe I'll do that next Sunday night. Yep, they got the TGV in this game. Yeah, that's an interesting train. I don't think we have too much more. We have that platform, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only have 5 more platforms. And they're only... Well, maybe we can jump... Maybe we'll have time. Maybe we can jump into the TGV for a few minutes when this one's over. Well, you know, I could just jump into it now. I don't really care if I finish this or not, to be honest. Let's jump into the TGV now. Time is it? Yeah, I got a little bit more time left. I try to do about 2 hours on Sunday night. Still got to clean up dinner, and I like to kind of get into bed a little early on Sunday nights. Is it? I don't know if this is the TGV or not. No, I thought we had a TGV here. Oh, we have an LG. Oh yeah, here's the TGV. Okay. This one's only 2 minutes, and then we have a half an hour. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, what they do, at least in the simulator here, with those British trains, it's not so much switching diesel. You switch the pantograph up top, so you stop getting the electric from up top, and then you put like the current shoes down, so they actually get the DC, you know, voltage from the track. Yeah, yeah. There's spots on these tracks where you actually have to switch, and swap everything. All right. Is the train running? No, train's not running. Coupler control. Oh yeah, that's right. This train's a pain in the ass to start. Let's see if I remember how to do it. All right, hold this for 5 seconds. And then I got to come up here to this button here. Turn the master switch on. LGV mode. What am I missing here? Speed selector, neutral. No, there's no key. I think I'm missing, I think there's a key I need to put in here somewhere. Those are lights. Speed selector. That's the driving mode. Power handle, no. Reverser, no. Horn, pantograph. Maybe it's DC mode. All right. Let's try one more time. Let's go to AC. It shouldn't be AC though. All right, what am I missing here? It shouldn't be this difficult to do. Like, usually you just get in and... Ah, there we go. Okay. I didn't hold it down long enough. Alright, let's put this in LGV. I think that's the right mode for here. Let's rearm the circuit breaker. Alright, that's good. Let's put our reverser in. Let's go forward. And looks like we're good. Let's put our drive mode in. Let's just do manual. This has a cruise control feature as well. All right, train brake is running. Let's release that. And where's our lights? We have lights reduced. That's okay. We might be in the wrong current. Let's turn the drive mode off. Let's lower that. Let's put this on DC. I'm not really sure where we're at on this track, so it might be... We might need DC current here. All right, that, and let's rearm that. Let's put this in manual. Yeah, there we go. All right, so it's DC current here. Whoa! That many bears with just wire fencing? Oh my god. That's crazy. I wonder if, I wonder if the fence was, like, electrocuted. Oh, hang on. Let's hold this to 5 bar. So it says 5 right there, and now we can go. For some reason in these European trains, you got to get the brake up to that 5 number there before you can really, like, start moving. Wow, we got 20 trains? Good lord. I think this train comes standard with this game. This is a cool train, though. I like driving this train. This train's fun. And this train, you have to switch power sources, like, midway through the route. Desk light, no. Where's the gauge lights at? Climate control. Corridor. No, I don't want the cab light. Where's... Sanding. Alright, that. And... God, that must have been scary, man. Like, having that big... all those big-ass bears just right there. Tail lights, gauge lights are somewhere. Here we go, gauge lights. That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Vanacho? Hopefully I said that right. Yeah, this is Train Sim World 4. So this is a TGV over in France. This is a short little mission. This was only a couple minutes long. Then we gotta... I think we're just getting this train to the station, and then the next mission is, like, actually driving the people. Hey, Vanacho, do me a solid, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hitting like is optional. I would appreciate it, but at least hit subscribe, man. That would be awesome. Usually we're doing Microsoft Simulator, but on Sunday nights, like the title says, it's kind of boring. So, Sunday nights is boring. It's just... other games that I play or I have on my Xbox at the time. A couple weeks ago, it was Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, this game's a lot of fun. And coming out soon with this simulator, they're actually having expert mode coming soon within the next couple of months. And that one, it's only going to be on a couple of trains to start off with, but from what I understand, that's like you really have to set everything up on the train like it's a real train. Kind of like Microsoft Flight Simulator with cold and dark starts. It's going to be the same with some of the German trains that are available right now. Chuggy, 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 choo, choo. Yeah, well, you know, I wanted to try it out because I had it on the PS4 and it ran pretty well, but I wanted to see what it looked like on the Xbox Series X, so I figured I'd try it. But yeah, I was a little bored myself that night, but oh, I got silver medal. You fucker. I'll have to do this one again one day. All right, let's continue this. Man, I didn't get enough points to get a gold medal. I think I needed to get a little closer to that. All right, unlock the doors. Well, first we need to get the power going. But now I know which power it is. All right, hold this in for a few seconds. 4, 5, that's good. And now let's turn on that. And what side are we unlocking the doors? All right, that's done. Let's put this on DC current. Let's put this on normal. Let's rearm the circuit. Let's do that, and then rearm the circuit breaker. Let's put our gauge lights on. Put the reverser in. Let's put this on speed select. And then when we're done loading the passengers, we'll make sure the brake is up to 5 bar there. When you first learn this train, they go over a whole thing here with like overcharging the brakes and emergency brakes and all that, but like, I don't know. I've never used any of that stuff. All right, climate control. Put a little light action here in case we need it. All right, test. Tail lights. Service retention. And we got our lights on reduced. That's fine. All right. So we'll close the doors up here momentarily. Now we got that red light in front of us, so we really can't go anywhere. We can go a little forward, but they're going to tell us to stop. Oh, good, we're green. All right, let's hold this to 5 bar. And we're in speed select mode, so we can go, and that little blue bar where the speedometer is, that's like our cruise control. If you're using an Xbox controller, just hold in the X button and then use the right trigger or the right bumper to go up or down. But on the controller here, at least on Xbox, holding X, and I think on PlayStation, I think that's a square button, I think. But whatever if you're looking at this like it's a baseball diamond, whatever button is third base on your controller, hold that in. And that puts you like in a different mode for like it's like an alternate kind of controller mode. That's how you can do like high pitch or low pitch horns. Like our regular horn is this. And then if I hold an X and do the horn, we have that higher pitch. Well, I'm always interested in deals, Vanacho. Let's see what your deal is. I'm always interested in making a deal. I mean, all you got to do is just hit the subscribe button. I mean, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Like, you could have been done it already. But let's see what your deal is. Hit me with it. See, we got our power changeover location coming up. That's where we go from DC current to LGV, whatever LGV is. But if I remember correct, we can do the switchover while we're driving. Portique. I should probably put the cab light on. The desk light here, because I think there's a big tunnel coming up, and the changeover location like starts where the tunnel is. If I remember correct. But yeah, we can change over while we're driving. We just need to put this in neutral. I think we need to deselect the driving mode, and then we can lower the pantograph. Switch this to LGV, switch this back. Close the circuit breaker. And then we should be good. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, we put liquid gas in our car every day. Yeah, it's kind of like dry ice. That's kind of like an oxymoron too, dry ice. And we're starting to move now. Maybe we'll finish this track and then that'll be it for tonight. Sometimes I go to the car mechanic simulator for a little bit afterwards. But maybe we'll hold off on that and just do this route tonight. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Lucky gooseberries. Yep. All oxymorons. I'm trying to think. I'm quiet because I'm trying to think of other like oxymorons, but I can't think of any right now. All right, here's the tunnel. Oh, I thought the tunnel was longer than that. Maybe we have another one coming up. I could have sworn there was like a really long tunnel that we had to go through. I tell you what, man, it's tough, like, remembering all this stuff, to be honest. Like, all the stuff with all the planes. All the stuff with all the trains. Remembering, like, all the stuff for work. You know, because I have, like, certain things I need to do. Like, it's tough remembering all this stuff sometimes. Yeah. Liquid Gas would be a good band name, that's right. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's put this up to 5 bar again. Let's go ahead and put this in that mode. Let's turn that off. Let's lower that. Let's put this on LGV. Let's put this on normal. Let's close the circuit breaker. There we go. And power changeover is done. That took a little bit of time, to be honest, to figure out like how to do that like on the fly. But we got it. But yeah, man, it's tough like remembering like all these different trains and then all the different airplanes, and like it's a lot of information crammed into my head, man. Yeah, man, that's a good song from Metallica. I didn't like that album, but that was a good song. They have made some shitty albums, but they're good. They have way more better albums than shitty albums, that's for sure. Yep, I'm running on Lucky Charms now, that's right. I'm running on Frog Legs and Lucky Charms. We're over here in France, so... I think we're going to be a little bit late to our stop. They'll be okay, though. So on the upper right, it's got those green dots there, like on that line where it says distance. So each one of those dots is like a different speed coming up, because they got us slowing down because we're coming up to a new station. So sorry, buddy, I should have turned my lights down a little bit. My bad. I shouldn't have had them on normal. But dispatch didn't tell me anybody was coming. I had no clue. Yep. That's crazy. We lose points as soon as we hit that overspeed mark. We lose points. Here, I bet you 130 is the next mark. Let's see what it says. I bet you 130 is next. Oh, I was wrong. Jesus. No, I was wrong. Oh. Not only were you losing points, we're going to be late. Come on, bitch, get down. So I can stop losing points. Wonder how many stops I got on this train tonight. One, two. Oh, that's it? That's not too bad. Alright, so we got this stop and then one more and that's it. Okay. Alright, are we slowing down anymore? Yeah, we are slowing down again coming up. I could spend the whole route, the whole track under the speed limit. I barely get any points. Soon as I overspeed just a little bit, I lose half the points. Like normally you would get 30 points each time you know, But then as soon as you drive over a little bit, it cuts your points in half. And then if you're really over, you get no points. All right, let's see how close we can get. Let's see how close we can get. Drafting people for what? I haven't heard about any kind of draft. What you talking about, dude? I hope they don't start drafting people either, but I haven't heard of any kind of draft. And I'm usually pretty hip with the news. Like I follow the news fairly closely. That's crazy. I haven't heard anything about a draft. What would they need to draft them for? I mean, we're not like in any wars. I mean, we're helping. Oh, in Europe. Yeah. Yeah, well, that would make sense over there. I thought you were talking about over here in America. I'm like, man, I haven't heard of any drafts. We got about 20 minutes to the next stop. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll take us right up to about 2 hours, and I can turn this off, clean up dinner. Dinner was good tonight, man. Took chicken and kind of flattened it out a bit, you know, with a hammer. And then we took like the spiciest Cheetos they make, like the fire hot Cheetos, whatever they're called. And we ground them up and made that into like a breading, kind of like a shake and baked kind of thing. Yeah, man, it was great. We dipped the chicken in some egg, and then we put the chicken like we covered it in that fire hot Cheetos or whatever they're called, flaming hot Cheetos. And then I baked it, and they were delicious. That was my daughter's idea about using the flaming hot Cheetos, but that was a good idea. I try to get the kids involved with cooking, to try to get them to learn, you know, their ways around the kitchen. It's hard getting kids to be independent nowadays. Most kids just want to sit in their room and withdraw from society, man. Like it's a crazy thing. I don't get it, man. When I was their age, like when I was my son's 18 and a half, man. When I was his age, I was in college. I was playing in like 2 different bands. I was chasing tail. You know, I mean, like I was out there living life. And like he just wants to sit in his room all day. Like I just do not get it. I don't get this younger generation sometimes, man. It's very strange to me. I mean, as a parent, I guess it's, you know, I guess I'm supposed to like not understand my kids to an extent because I'm, you know, definitely older than they are and all that, but like the whole like staying in your room all day and just withdrawing from society, like that's just crazy. And it's not just him. There's a lot of kids out there that are like that. For a while, I thought it was just him. But I've talked to a lot of parents over my years and school systems and things like that, and a lot of kids. My daughter was like that for a while, but she's been slowly coming out of her shell, and she's been like, she's kind of turned the corner. She's been doing real well. Knock on some wood. Yeah, man, good old shake and bake from Ricky Bobby. I loved his kids in the beginning of the movie with the grandfather. I think I'm all jacked up with Mountain Dew, old man. I'm gonna jump on you like Spider Monkey. He's like, aren't you gonna do something about your kids? He's like, shit, no, Chip, I love how they're talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. Really don't have peer pressure when you're not dealing with people in real life, when you're just talking to people online. I mean, like, it's just, I mean, it's interesting technology to be able to, like, you know, talk like how we're talking now, or how people talk across the country, across the world. I mean, it's great that it's available, but like, I never, you know, I mean, we had similar stuff when I was growing up. I mean, we had cell phones, and, you know, we had AOL chat, and I mean, there's ways to talk to people all across the world, but like, I never wanted to stay in the house, man. I was chasing girls, drinking, working, playing in bands, going to college, like out there living life, hanging out with my friends in the evening, or, you know, just having fun, man. Like, I never wanted to really be inside. I loved video games back then too. You know, I mean, I played the hell out of video games, but I didn't let it control me like it does nowadays with kids. Like, these kids nowadays, like, it's crazy. Like, that's all they want to do. It's weird. Like, and you miss out on all kinds of, like, building of social skills when you're like that. Like my son can be really awkward sometimes, like in public, or like dealing with people in real life, because he just doesn't have the experience to, oh, 59. I saw the hand up, and I thought I thought our stop was coming up, and we got a little bit of time. But now, I mean, like dealing with people in public and like social situations, like these kids nowadays, when you sit in your room all day, you don't learn how to interact with people like that. Like, you don't learn how to deal with people. Like, that was one of the biggest problems I had back when COVID first hit, was the mask situation. Not only was I against the mask because I didn't think, like, because it wouldn't work for COVID, because COVID was too small of a molecule. Even the N95 mask, COVID would go right through the mask. But my biggest thing with that was, for kids, you know, when you're a toddler, or you're a small kid, like, and you're looking at like adults, like, you learn how to talk a bit, and facial expressions, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And when you have a mask on, and an adult does, that kid can't see your facial expressions. They can't see how you're forming words. Like, there were so many kids across the country that were like not progressing the way they should verbally because of everybody having a mask on. My other problem with it back then was that they did a couple of studies in Florida, some of the universities, and how much bacteria those masks would harbor. You know, you're breathing into it all day, you're touching it all day, you know, then what do you put it, like, you throw it on the seat of your car, or you put it in your purse or a book bag, and then, like, you grab it and put it back on again. Like, they tested these masks that the kids wore, like, they had the kid wear the same mask for like 2 or 3 days or something like that, and there was so many germs and bacteria, like bad bacteria. But COVID worked. It did what they wanted it to do. It got Trump out of office. I firmly believe that was the reason why COVID was released, was to get Trump out of office. I mean, you had Dr. Fauci a couple years before that during a TED Talk saying, in the next couple of years, we're going to have a major pandemic. Then you got Bill Gates, like a year later, at TED Talk saying, we need to curb the population around the world. There's too many people. One way that we can slow the population is through vaccines. And then the shot comes out. And not only does COVID and the shot have patented technology in it, some of these patents were patented like 5 years before COVID even came out. You got the Department of Defense. You got major medical groups, like you have the government holding patents on some of this technology. Got these long, fibrous, white blood clot type things that are coming out of people now that are like multiple feet long. Yeah, I never got that. That COVID shot was the first time I have not received the vaccine. Now I haven't taken a vaccine since. I don't trust it. I saw too many stories around the country where, like CVS and Walgreens, like they were supposed to be giving people certain shots, but like they weren't getting what they came in for. They were getting the COVID shot. Oh yeah. Yeah, here's a quarter. Go call your mom. Right. You never hear that shit anymore. It's impossible to be late if you're not going anywhere. Yeah, the thing with the shot that like when it first was released, the pressure that the governments around the world and the WHO and like the amount of pressure that they were giving people to take these shots, like that really turned me off. You know, and I know I'm a little bit of a higher risk because, you know, I'm overweight. You know, and I vape and things like that, but like I just it scared the hell out of me that the amount of pressure that was being put on this unproven technology. It was crazy to me. I tried talking my mom out of taking it. My dad was already passed away by then. He died in 2019. I tried to talk my mom out of getting it, or at least waiting, but she wouldn't. She was very proud that she got it. I missed out on 2 weddings because I didn't have this shot. I had a cousin of mine and a friend of mine got married, you know, like 6 months or so after the shot was released. And if you didn't get that shot, they weren't letting you into the wedding. So I missed out on a couple of weddings, but there was all that myocarditis and, you know, all those. I mean, how about all these athletes that have died all across the world? Isn't it crazy? I can't remember a time ever where, and I mean, these athletes are in tip-top shape. These soccer players, UFC fighters, football players, basketball players, swimmers, runners, you know, they're in tip-top shape. And they're just dropping dead at 30 years old, 25 years old, 18. It's crazy. And none of that stuff started happening until Fauci Ouchie was released. Man, we are booking in this train, man. We are making good time. I don't know if we're going to get there in 6 minutes, but we're making pretty good time. This is a slick looking train, man. I like this thing. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. We lost a couple of really good family friends that their battle with cancer was going really well. And then they got the shot, and like within 6 months, their cancer exploded again. And they both died from cancer. Yeah, I just, you know, there's no, like, my whole point with, besides the pressure from the government, was that there's no long-term data to support if it's going to do anything or not. And like, if COVID, I got to be careful what I say, because I don't want to get a strike from YouTube. I got a strike from YouTube a year ago because I was talking about this. But you know, just it's unproven technology. Like they never been able to get it to work in the past. All of a sudden they want everybody to take it, but there's no long-term data on the effects of it. That was another big factor on why I decided not to do it. And then you had Pfizer trying to like hide their papers for like 75 years. That shit was crazy when they went to the Justice Department and said, well, can we release it in 75 years? No, bitch. How about you release it now so everybody can see like what's in the shot? There was talk, and I don't know if I don't know how true this is or not, but there's talk that there's like nanobots and like mechanical shit in those shots, and that they were given to people that way, like it would be like the next evolution of like the human, where we'd be like part like machine and part human. Like there was a lot of things going out a few years back that was really supporting that idea. It was very convincing if you're like into conspiracy theories. I didn't really put too much weight into it because, you know, those microscopic shots or whatever, like they could be doctored, you know what I mean? Like I didn't put too much weight in it, but there was some freaky shit I saw in those shots, that's for sure, if it was legit. All right, we got 300 coming up. Well, we're under 300. So we have two different brakes. This one that we see now in the yellow, that's a dynamic brake. That's kind of like, it uses the power of the engine to apply like almost like it like slows the engine down in a way, like it brakes the engine. So the engine like slows down and stuff. And then we have our regular brakes, which is what we see over here. But the nice thing about these brakes is that they charge up again really quickly. Man, we made this thing in no time, man. We only got like 5 miles left, 6 miles left. Yeah, well, you know what? Sadly enough, your folks, they probably got that cancer because of the shot. Because that shot attacked people's immune systems. Like it was only supposed to stay like in your deltoid area, and it wound up just exploding everywhere across the body. Like I said, the people I lost, I firmly believe that their cancer came back with a vengeance because of the shot. Like they were both doing great, in remission for many years, 4 or 5 years in remission. They get that shot, and like 6 months later, man, like stage 3. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I never had to do something like that, but I'm sure that was a crazy experience to go through, having to, you know, none of us knew what was going on. You know, it was a scary time. Yeah, and then having to be in a hospital with a suit like that on, where, you know, if you get the littlest rip, like your mind's going to start racing about, like, oh my God, like, you know. I got COVID back in, what are we in, 2024 now? In December of 2022, I got COVID for like 2 weeks. It was bad. Like, it was a bad illness. But, you know, I made it through. But yeah, it definitely was I was real sick for about a week. And then the week after that, like, I was recovering. But yeah, for that 1 week, man, I was no good, man. A lot of chicken soup and a lot of rice. That's pretty much all I could eat was rice and chicken soup. Thankfully, my mom makes some bomb-ass chicken soup, so, you know, she would bring it over. She'd bring this cooler over and just leave it by the front door, kind of like DoorDash. It was great. Would have been nice to see her, but like I could see her through the glass. But yeah, man, she makes some bomb-ass chicken soup, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm 46, so I'm okay with saying bomb-ass. I'm okay talking the way I talk. If you don't like it, that's because you're not my age. Come on, bitch, slow down. Tired of losing points. I don't think I'm going to get gold on this one. I always try to get gold or platinum. I don't really know if, like, it does anything. Like, I don't really think it makes a difference in the game, but I know gold is better than silver, and I know silver is better than bronze, and platinum beats them all, so... Alright, we got about a half a mile. Let's... Actually, we could probably turn this mode off. Where's the cab light? Let's turn this mode off. I like being able to change that on the fly. We just got to make sure that our throttle is completely off, you know, and in neutral. Alright, let's use this dynamic brake as much as we can. Almost there. Coming up on our stop. This is a long train. How many cars is this thing? 20 cars, good lord. Well, I think the last car is another engine like this one. Still. Let me save this real quick, just in case we go past that stop sign. I don't think we will. Oh yeah, right on target. Right on target. Thought the pantograph was up in LGV mode. I guess not. Maybe LGV mode uses the shoes, maybe. I don't know. But I could have sworn that there should be a pantograph up by now, but maybe not. You know what? That makes sense. That's why we can go so fast. That's right. It's using the current down here. That's why we can go so fast. I don't think you can go that fast with a pantograph. Well, you might be able to, but I doubt it. It reminds me of the DeLorean, like the technology on the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Like this pantograph thing. I remember like when they had that big ass hook on the back of that car. Alright, we're just about finished here for tonight. Let's lock the doors. Let's find out what our score is, and then we're going to sign off for tonight. Let's see, did we get gold? Probably not. What did I get? Oh, won't tell me. All right, let's go to the main menu and go check it out from the main menu. Yeah. 2.3 gigawatts. Great Scott. Yeah, that first Back to the Future movie was really good. Hey, is that what we just did? I think that's what we just did. Drive the TGV service as far as... Yeah, that's what we did. Okay. Very cool. We got gold medal. All right. All right, well, we're going to end it here. I'll be back. Hey, better late than never, Grease. I'm getting ready to sign off. I've been on for a couple hours. But thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we did a construction simulator for a while and train sim for a little bit. But I'm ending it here. I got stuff I got to do for tonight. I got to finish cleaning up dinner and do some stuff. But I'll be back on Tuesday with a brand new airplane that I bought today. And we will see if it's any good or not. Yeah, it is a first, man. But you got here late, but you still got here. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Y'all have a good Monday, as good as a Monday can be. And I don't think I'll be on tomorrow night. There's a really small chance that I will be, but I'll definitely be back on Tuesday with a brand new airplane in the flight simulator. I bought it today. I'm learning it. It's a small military aircraft that just came out, and it looks awesome. So that's enough said. If you have the marketplace, you could probably figure out what it is. But thanks for tuning in on this boring ass stream. And make sure you hit the subscribe and the like, thumbs up before you do anything else in your life. Take care of those two things right away. I will see y'all next time on the All About Aviation channel. Grease circle gets the square. Yeah, I brought the Bronco, the OV10 Bronco. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. It looked real cool. I thought the tail looked real cool on it. Like, I just thought it looked like a cool plane. So we're going to try it out. It comes with a lot of really good liveries. It comes with a really good owner's manual. It's got a decent little tablet with it. So, yeah, we're going to be using that thing on Tuesday night for sure. I don't really think I'll be here tomorrow night. Usually I don't do Monday nights because I got to get up super early on Tuesday. So usually Monday night I just kind of chill out and be back on Tuesday. But anyways, I'll be back on Tuesday at like 7:30-ish, 8 o'clock East Coast time. And we will be trying out the OV10 Bronco. And if you don't know what that plane is, just Google search or go into Marketplace and check out the OV10. It's a cool little plane. And that's it. I will see y'all. No, you were almost never wrong. One of these days, you're going to be wrong. And I want to be there to see it. But today is not that day, Grease. Maybe Tuesday, but not today. All right, I will see y'all next time, my friends. Have a great Monday, as good as a Monday can be. That's right. We will patrol all of the border with it. Knock them illegals back to where they came from. And tell them to come in this country the right way. So, anyways, I will see y'all on Tuesday. Take it easy, y'all. See ya.